and she turned around to see 2 lions in the cage. Moving forward, she came across 3 crocodiles who were sunbathing. Not far from there were 4 elephants taking a mud bath. They were a family with Mommy, Daddy, and 2 cute baby elephants. As Arby explored more, she ran into a big cage with trees. Jumping on the trees were 5 monkeys. Arby was hungry and sat down to eat in the zoo cafeteria. Opposite to the cafeteria were 6 peacocks. A little further, she ran into a pond. Swimming in the pond were 7 ducks. But that wasn't all. On the other side of the pond were 8 turtles. Near the zoo's exit was a dense area with many trees. Perched on those trees were 9 parrots. Just before leaving the zoo, Arby saw 10 owls sitting on a single tree. She had never seen so many owls together. Amazed with the sight, she came back from the zoo and repeated the number of each animal she had seen.
The Ant and the Grasshopper. One summer's day, a lazy grasshopper was chirping, singing, and enjoying the sun. The grasshopper saw an ant working very hard to gather food. The grasshopper called out to the ant, "Stop your silly work and have fun with me." "No," replied the ant. "I am gathering food for winter. I suggest you do the same." But the grasshopper simply ignored the ant. The grasshopper spent the rest of the sunny days having fun. When winter finally began, the grasshopper couldn't find anything to eat. He searched for food everywhere, but everything was buried under the snow. He remembered the hard-working ant. He went to her house and cried, "I am hungry. I cannot find anything to eat." The ant felt pity on him. The ant called the grasshopper inside and gave him food. The grasshopper ate happily and promised the ant that he would never sit idle in the days before winter. Moral of the story? Be responsible and prepare for days of necessity. Once upon a time, a dog was walking with a nice, juicy bone in his mouth. He came across a river. To get to the other side, he had to walk on the bridge over the river. So So he walked on the bridge with the bone held firmly in his mouth. While crossing, he saw his reflection in the clear river water. He thought it was another dog with a bigger and juicier bone in his mouth. He became very angry and thought,
"Why does he have a bigger bone than me?"
He wanted the other dog's bone as well. So he barked at his reflection, and the bone fell from his mouth into the river. He got upset and realized his mistake. He lost what he had due to his greediness. Moral of the story: it is very foolish to be greedy. The Lion and the Mouse. One day, a lion was dozing off peacefully in the jungle. A mouse came near the lion and started jumping and playing on him. The lion was very angry to be woken up from his slumber. He kept his paw on the mouse's tail to stop him from running away. He caught the mouse and said,
"Oh, you're going to be my meal now.
This is your punishment for harassing me.
The mouse begged and said, "Please, please let me go. I promise to help you when you need me." The lion laughed at this, but freed the mouse. One day, the lion got trapped in a net. He was scared. He roared loudly, but no one came to help him. Soon the mouse came to the lion's rescue and started nibbling at the net. The mouse set the lion free from the trap, and they became good friends forever. Moral of the story: no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. We love vegetables. An emotional guy. Mr. Onion is an emotional fellow. He gets upset and often cries. Poor Mr. Onion sobs all the way through sad movies.
Oh, I love a good tearjerker.
He wails. Mr. Onion even makes the pages of all his books soggy with his tears.
This story is so touching.
He sobs. Mr. Onion loves listening to the kitchen radio too. But as soon as the sad song comes on, he sets himself off. Mr. Onion could really do with some cheer. Some light-hearted fun ought to dry up those tears, says Miss Broccoli.
animals take Mr. Onion out for the day. They do everything they possibly can to keep him happy. Suddenly, tears well up in his eyes and he starts crying.
They're tears of joy. I'm just an emotional guy.
He sobs.
जियो जियो जो तुम मेरे मत कर सकते हो हाँ